Good afternoon, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command 66-Day Challenge 5.0. And today is day 55, the third in kind of our three-part mini-series here about creating a social ad for Facebook. It is a pretty intricate process, and so today we're going to talk about the final step, the lead settings that you can create when you're creating the ad. So let's go back into our campaigns. Megaphone icon here on the left hand side, and again we're going to create a campaign, social paid ad. We're going to put in the name, we're going to choose the goal, and we're going to choose which channel, in this case Facebook, that we want it to run on. Now if you're watching this video and haven't watched the first two parts, we're going to go through this first part. We're skipping over a lot of things, so go back, watch 1 and 2. But if you choose to incorporate a listing, you can. You're going to select all your ad copy, you're going to select your media, you're even going to go into Facebook settings and do your ad targeting. But the last step that you have available to configure is what's called the lead settings. So you'll see when we click on configure, this is the ability to do 2, possibly 3 things if you are on a team. The first is to auto tag any lead that comes in from this Facebook ad. And so you have the ability to select from your contact tags what tag you want associated with this lead. So basic one obviously might be create a lead for Facebook. So this is a Facebook ad, right? So that way I know that the person came in from a Facebook ad. I might create an actual tag for the address of the listing that I'm advertising. That way I can see, okay, how many leads did I have come in on each one of my ads or each one of my properties? Did I get the ROI that I was expecting? We know that for every listing we take, we should get a buyer back in return, right? So we get 2 deals out of every listing. However, the reality is in this market, if we're not super quick to get that marketing out, there's a very good chance that we don't get those leads because our listings are going under contract so quickly. So here's a way for you to track the leads on a specific address. You might also consider creating a lead for a specific neighborhood. So you can see that I'm going to type in Cinco Ranch. I don't have a contact tag for Cinco Ranch, but that's a neighborhood here in Katy. I can click on Create New Tag and then choose which color I want that to be, and then click on Add, and I've now created that contact tag in my database. And any leads coming in off of this Facebook ad would have this tag automatically applied. Now, why would I want to tag a lead based upon a neighborhood? Well, what if I have another listing that I plan on taking in that same neighborhood? I could go back and essentially retarget the leads that came in off of the first ad, right, for my listing number 1, and I can retarget them with listing number 2, start sending them emails and or target them with the custom settings that we built out yesterday. As long as I have 100 people that have come in as Facebook leads in that actual neighborhood, then I can start retargeting them with additional ads. So some additional ways to kind of add tags to enhance just the knowledge that you have about the leads that are coming in, and then later segment them so you can kind of see who you have coming in where. The next thing is to automatically assign a lead to a smart plan. So if you have a smart plan that's been built out for specific follow-up on an actual ad. So say you're running an ad for a new listing, you've built out a smart plan to follow up with the leads on that specific ad, then you can actually trigger that smart plan as soon as somebody comes in as a lead. So you can see, right, we've got some additional ones. So here's that one I think that we actually created when we were doing the challenge earlier. So I can say 123 Main Street, this is the smart plan that I want to fire when leads come in off of this campaign. One side note, something to kind of keep in mind is with smart plans, typically if the first step is a text message, that text message will not go out until the hours of 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. The emails will go out 24/7. So if you are doing a Facebook lead follow-up, since a lot of leads come in outside of that 10 to 6 window, I might recommend that you do an email first and then follow it up with a text message so that your potential clients, right, the leads are getting an email about your ad and can correspond with you right then and there, right? So immediately they get contacted by you via email when they come in as a lead. If you have a team account and you are running ads inside of your team account, you can actually have a third step, and that would be lead route. So if you haven't seen my team mini series, I do have a team mini series on YouTube that talks about building out lead routes. And you could actually build out a lead route and then say, whenever I get a lead coming in on this specific ad, I want this specific lead route to fire. So that would be the third option. You don't see it on my screen right now because I am in my personal account. But you would see it if we were in the team account. So again, the ability to auto tag, the ability to auto assign to smart plans, and if you have a team, the ability to auto start a lead route. These are all within the lead settings section for you to configure when you start a new Facebook campaign. Tomorrow we're going to dive into the campaign's dashboard to start looking into the metrics and information you can get off of that. So stay tuned then, and as always, I'll look forward to talking to you again real soon.